If you happen to be watching The Blaze, let me just put up a picture of Donald Trump in the Situation Room as they watch al-Baghdadi being blown up in a tunnel. Do we have that picture? Can we put that picture up? Apparently not. Yeah, you do. I thought I just saw it. If you can get that, and also the picture, I'd like to see them side by side. The picture of Hillary Clinton as she was sitting. Remember, it wasn't Barack Obama sitting at the center of the table.
That's right. He was like off the side, slumped over, kind of like leaning back or something.
Yeah, he was sitting on a couch, like in the back. Like, I don't know what to do here.
So he was laying on a waterbed, actually.
I think he was.
Yeah, they had put a waterbed
with a bong
in the
with Katie Hill, I think. So it was quite a different scene. Now, have you seen the picture of Donald Trump?
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, he's sitting right in the center. There it is. Yeah. He's sitting right in the center. He is alert. His shoulders are squared. Notice everybody's in a suit, unlike with Barack Obama, who I think was in his PJs.
He had a crop top actually on. He was wearing a crop top on a waterbed, if I remember it correctly. Yeah, it was like a mesh crop top, which was a strange choice for a big operation like that.
So Barack Obama says it was the hardest decision that he had to make, and Joe Biden says hardest decision in 500 years.
Oh, what a hard decision it was to get Osama bin Laden. Yeah. I mean, the world's most wanted terrorist, killed thousands of our citizens. Do you invite him to tea, or do you go kill him? I don't know. 500 years of decision-making process.
I don't know. I don't know what we do. There's Barack Obama sitting in the back, Hillary Clinton with her hand over her mouth. Oh, my gosh, what are they going to do to this poor man? Oh, my gosh. Look at that.
Fascinating. I mean, look, these are pictures they release. Right, they come from the White House, so it's not it's not necessarily exactly how these operations go. It's how the White House wants to message them, right?
Yeah.
And you look at the picture from the Trump administration. It's a message of strength. It's a message of like, we went in there and kicked this guy's ass, and we're glad he's dead.
Yeah.
The message from the Obama White House is, oh my gosh, I can't believe we have to do such things. Oh my gosh, I don't know. This is a terrible downside of our job, that we have to get rid of these people who may have gone down the wrong road.
If we just listen to them. If
we could hit them with guns of therapy, we would do that.
If we could just get rid of all of the guns in the world and have rainbow ponies, it would be the best. It would be the best.
Unfortunately, we are not going to do the flower in the gun procedure we were hoping for.
It's just that they hate capitalism. They just hate our capitalism.
That's how that's the messaging of a photo like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Barack Obama, they look pensive. They look, oh man, I can't believe we have to do this. I guess we have to. And that's kind of how they treated the decision too. I mean, they waited for what, months?
6
100 days? It was.
I thought it was 6 months.
Was it 6 months? I remember it being a very long time.
Yeah.
Which they had the information where they believed he was.
Where he was pacing back and forth in the White House. I don't know what to do. I don't know. My image of that night is not that picture. My image of that night was him upstairs. Remember, he was playing cards upstairs. He didn't even want to be in the Situation Room. They're killing Osama bin Laden. You have troops on the line, and you were upstairs playing cards? Like, I don't know, is this gin? I don't know, can I play on that 4? I mean, that's insane. And now look at the picture of Donald Trump sitting there right in the center, sitting erect. He's got Pence right next to him. Pence looks serious, focused. Everyone in the room looks like, kill them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look confident. They look like they are concerned about our forces, but nobody is,
There's not a lot of cowering going on?
No, there's none. There's zero. That's a picture that you send around the world that makes people say, these guys will come and get you.
And you're the master of aesthetics on these things. Like, you notice looking at the two pictures, you're at table level for the Donald Trump picture. Like, they're all looking down, essentially, at you, right? There's where if you look at the Obama picture, it's a selfie angle. It's like
good,
looking down.
Really good point.
Isn't this?
What is the difference?
Yeah.
Do you know what the difference is?
Because when you're doing a movie, if you're doing a horror movie, you'll notice you're always looking up at the people. You're looking up at Jason Voorhees. You're looking up at Michael Myers and they're looking down at you because they're in the position of power.
Yeah, dominance.
Where the opposite is true in the Obama photo. Like it looks like the selfie. They have it on a long selfie stick, and it's towards the ceiling and it's pointed down at you, which looks good for Instagram models. Not necessarily the right angle when you're trying to project strength.
Especially, look whose head is the lowest in the picture. Put that picture back up. Look whose head is the lowest in that picture.
Yeah, Barack Obama's.
Yeah,
he's the lowest. He's like buried in the corner.
Yeah, he's in the corner. Looks like a little weakling. Honestly, that's incredible.
And they messaged this, right? This is.
They put the picture back up of Donald Trump.
We're fascinated by this picture, but this is something that they choose to release. This isn't like, okay, there happened to be a reporter in there who got the shot. This is this is their photographer. Like there's focus, they're all staring at you in the Trump photo. It is an intensity.
So you know what? Look at Donald Trump's head. His head is the highest. If it wasn't that the other heads were coming closer to you,
right? Yeah,
he is sitting the highest in there too. And look at the way he's just focused. These are two incredible pictures that really say everything, absolutely everything you need to know about the two administrations and how they felt about killing terrorists.
And it tells the story of their foreign policy, right?
Yeah.
The reason why ISIS exists is because of failures of the Barack Obama approach.
So, yes and no. Yes and no. It is a failure. However, I don't think any of us know what the actual policy was and still is, apparently, of the Democratic Party and the Obama administration and Hillary Clinton. We have, in doing the research for this Wednesday's special, we stumbled upon a name that kind of popped up in Ukraine. And we're like, wait a minute, why do we know that name? And none of us could remember. So we went back into the files and just, searched for the name. And a name popped up that we haven't seen since around 2010. And it was when we were just finishing up at Fox. And it was a name that was associated with several players. And I don't want to say too much because we want to make sure we have everything buttoned down and then bring it to you. We will tell you a little bit about it on this Wednesday show. But I'm telling you, I said to my wife, she said, what is it that you're working on? And I told her, and I said, honey, I think for the very first time, I have found something that if it is the policy still currently, and I believe it is, I think it's unknowingly, I think it is deep state. It was put into action and it's just running. And it explains what they're truly doing in Ukraine. And I said, honey, I think if this is really on autopilot and it doesn't stop and people know about it, I don't think I can fly the American flag anymore. It makes me so ashamed of what our country is doing. And nobody, I think both sides, Republicans and Democrats, when you hear what we have found, you will be so disgusted. And you will, I hope, rise up, and I hope the president will declassify something and then stop it. But it is deep state and what we're doing around the world, and it's not good. So when you see the little cowering pictures of the Obama administration, that's not really who they are. That's not who they are. That's the face they put on. But it's much more accurate See the little Hillary Clinton with her hand over her mouth at that moment. Oh my, what are we doing? Oh no. It's a much more accurate picture of Hillary Clinton when she found out that the Libyan ambassador, the Libyan president, Muammar Gaddafi, was dragged through the streets and killed and beaten to death in the streets. Remember what she said? We came, we saw, he died. And then she laughed. That is truly the Obama policy and the policy at the State Department today.